Sanjiv Bhasin joined just now. Good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग निकुंज, गुड मॉर्निंग।
अरे आवाज में गर्माहट होनी चाहिए। 200 पॉइंट निफ्टी ऊपर है। गुड मॉर्निंग अगेन।
अरे वेरी वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सर, वेरी वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग।
थोड़ा और 200-250 पॉइंट निफ्टी ऊपर है।
अरे 250 पॉइंट क्या सर, 500 पॉइंट, 21,000 आ रहा है। 21,000 सगन का नंबर है। 21,000 आ रहा है। आने दो बाहर वालों को। आपको तो अपना माल लेना है, और माल अगर है, इफ यू बीन फॉलोइंग ईटी नाउ, you have been bullish and staying put in the month of October last week, and we had told you new guys are coming, and everyone was thinking it's a joke. Look at the valuation, look at the price. So it is all about Nikunj staying invested, following the mantra of correct discipline, and enjoying the times. So early Christmas is here. Very very good morning to you, Aisha and Awan.
21,000 in the month of December. अब तो बुर नहीं लगता है, राइट? आई मीन व्हाट लुक लाइक अ वेरी टॉल हाई वाटर मार्क नाउ आफ्टर टुडेज ओपनिंग विल एक्चुअली बी 700-800 पॉइंट्स अवे.
Nikunj, the foreigners are under-invested or rather short. And when the fools were selling, you should have bought. Now the fools will buy with full vernum. So when they take you closer to 21,000, sell all your leverage position and go on an early holiday. Because this is the time you will see euphoria. India's outperformance on macros was evident. Now the Fed is on a clear path that there will be a rate cut in the first, maybe January, maybe February. Dollar is very, very weak as gold is rallying. Bitcoin has hit 40,000. Why shouldn't the dollar be at 95? And fourthly, India's whole economic scenario is arguably at the best and gets a further leg up that there will be no, freebies announced on oil and others. So PSUs will again start to rally, and the larger market, the Nifty, is very, very comfortably placed. If I can put my money on anything, it is the index.
Yeah, and Sanjeev, I guess that would also make the case stronger for these lagging large caps to finally begin participating. I mean, everything from an HDFC Bank to Reliance to Infosys to ICICI Bank, even ITC, year to date, they've been underperforming.
Good morning. Correct, Aisha, and that is what it will be, because large caps will see buying since there is more easier entry and exit, and secondly, there is valuation comfort. Thirdly, when foreigners generally buy or ETF flows, it's the index. And like you said, the index has done nothing. So we are, used to those 20% upsides in the BHELs coming in the week or HBCL. It may not be that way now. It will be more of a, construed buying into the index. So if I can be anything bullish, it is the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. Concentrate on that, and there is still room on the upside in both those indices, which include the like of HDFC, Reliance, or a stock which we have been doing a SIP, Kotak Bank and ICICI, which I think can be the next leg up. Also look at some of the communication stocks, which I think can be huge outperformers after the recent correction. And I will name a few if you want, which I think can be huge large caps which can outperform.
Nuresh, Kunal, Sanjeev, I'm going to ask this question to all three of you. I'm going to start with you, Nuresh, but the question remains the same. I'll encourage all three of you to respond to this one. Is it time to shift 15-20% of your allocation from mid and small cap stock to large cap? Nuresh?
No, I would continue to remain stock specific and not go towards large caps. Keep continuing the same allocation as you were say yesterday.
Well, yeah, I think it makes sense to shift from mid caps and small caps towards large caps. That's what I would believe that the next leg of beta as well as price performance could be.
Bhasin Saab, same point. Time to shift 15-20% allocation from small and mid cap to large cap post election verdict?
Not 15, 20, 25 to 30%. 100%. Take money off the table. There is room on the upside in Kotak Bank and the whole banking scenario on the communication side and on the large cap. If Nikunj, there is profit booking, it will come in mid caps because there is been froth over there, and it's always good to leave something on the table. Let the next person make money. If you have made good money, that's the time you should encash your profit. I am very, very confident on the large caps, and I think their underperformance will now come to the shelf. Plus, if you have large inflows from foreigners, it will be always on the index stocks firstly.
Okay, fair enough. Let's also get your take then, Sanjeev, as to what your outlook is on Honasa, or the parent company of Mama Earth. Brokerages are alluding to the fact that yes, it is a new business and it will take time for the offline strategy to really emerge. There's been lots of news flow and the stock has skyrocketed and then come off those levels, but still at 400, what's your view?
So Avan, like I said previously also, we are not chasing this stock. We will wait for more color. You've seen both them and Nykaa be in a space which has been relatively an outperforming over the period of time. It underperformed for a large part. But I would still go with, my top holding is PB Fintech. By the way, it hit a 52-week high. I am very bullish on Zomato and Paytm and those three names. If I had to buy something on this QSR or the whole space, I would still put my money on Devyani. It's a proven brand. It's had a huge track record. They're expanding into more stores. So I would give Honasa a miss. I am not chasing that stock. I will wait for more on the numbers. This quarterly numbers may have been one-off because of their new listing and so on. I would rather chase Devyani, Paytm, PB Fintech, which as a disclosure is one of our top fintech holding.
Is Purinju ready? Can we connect with him? He's getting ready. He's told his dealers that he will be joining late because he's got an interview on ET now. So it doesn't matter. He's just getting ready there. So Bhasin Saab, एक stock tip?
तो निकुंज जी, मैंने पहले भी कहा SW Solar, their clarification has come. They've cleared all the past debt, and Shapurji Palonji, which defaulted on 418 crore, was the previous promoter and had an indemnity. They've cleared that. You are looking at a business which has an 18 crore equity. It has a 350 crore fixed cost. Nigeria government is signing a $2.2 billion order over the next 3 years. There has been not a single rupee order from the parent, is Reliance Energy, which is talking of 35 gigawatts. This stock is a doubler from here till next July, next Diwali, maybe earlier. And I can put my money where my mouth is. We have a huge investment as a disclosure on a personal front, on my client's front. And I think this stock is a doubler. Don't look for quarterly numbers. Bad news is already there. 1,000 crore debt. They are trying to reduce that by doing a QIP. So if I had to put my money, it is on SW Solar, Devyani on the cash side. I am very bullish on Tata Communication. I think for them, the unified communication, cyber security, cloud computing, all that is performing brilliantly. If there is one name which you should have in the Tata tech portfolio and the communication, it is Tata Communication. I don't rule out 2,000 rupees coming in this stock over the next 6 months.